Hello, it's Polish Paul VR, welcome to the channel. We are here today to do another episode of PSVR 2 show, my weekly show in which we talking everything PlayStation VR. We're doing the news wrap-up from past week, but also we've got some brand new exciting news, so maybe let's start from that. Because, as you know, past last week we've had this GDC happening, Games Developers Conference, when the developers were conferencing and checking out stuff they've been making, and there was some good stuff regarding PlayStation VR. So what's happening is, we've got some cool info regarding maybe the specs of it and stuff like that. So the developers saying that foveated rendering, which of course PSVR 2 supports, even PSVR 1 does, yes, sometimes, the static one, can make the frame rates 2.3 times faster. But this is cool because with eye tracking, which PSVR 2 definitely supports, it's gonna make frame rate times 3.6 times faster. And also what they can do with eye tracking, they can play a bit about it with it, so they can like magnify your UI when you look at it, your user interference, and then when you're not looking at it, they might be like let's shrink it. That's my mouth doing shrinking noise. Also, they can provide you assistance when you're trying to grab objects, because they know what you're looking at better, because they can track gaze position and rotation, pupil diameter, and blink states, and also they can do heat maps, which can help developers during betas and playtesting, you know, to see what people looking at, what they interested in, when they getting stuck in the puzzle games and stuff like that. So very, very interesting. Also, just like PlayStation VR 1, it supports this asymmetric couch co-op. So what that means is one person can play in the VR while other person is a flat of the Flatiferions people. And they sit in there in their boiling flat real life while you experiencing amazing, awesome VR. But that's not everything, because of course let's wrap up some news as well. So on the Game Developers Conference, the Valve employee been checking out the PSVR 2, playing some sort of game. We don't know what it was. But what he said on Twitter is basically, you know, it's awesome. PSVR 2 is really cool. And then the developer of the Runner, True and Pixels, they reconfirmed everything what he says, because of course they making PlayStation VR 2 game, which looks pretty interesting as well. And now we've had even more news from GDC, because the word of the mouth along developers apparently is that PSVR 2, put the specs aside, everything aside, it's all in all a very, very, very good and well designed headset. So I cannot wait to see more, but the hype is definitely there. From what we're hearing, it's looking awesome. Now let's wrap up some other news and let's talk a bit about a game from the dudes who's been doing Bioshock mods for Half-Life Alyx. They decided that they gonna do their own horror, Dead Space inspired game, when humanity leaves the planet Earth, because down there is like, not much to do, and they're going to find something better. And then, of course, everything what can go wrong probably goes wrong. So that's the meaning and the message. So they saying this should be coming in 2023 to PSVR 2 and Quest 2 as well. Another game that's gonna be coming to PSVR 2, it's long-awaited horror called Do Not Open. The developers was demoing it, and on this demo there was a little like a cardboardy signage underneath with PlayStation VR 1 and PlayStation VR 2 logos. So looks like this PlayStation exclusive game, shall I say, will be coming to PSVR 2 as well. So yet another good thing. And speaking about PSVR 2 games, let's speak a bit about Gadgeteer, because the developers of this one took to Reddit and they was like, okay, Redditorians, we don't know what's going on, but our game didn't sold very well on PSVR OG, the PSVR 1. So maybe what we need to do is bring it to PSVR 2. What do you think about it? That was the question. So this is not officially confirmed game for PSVR 2, but this is something what the developer thinking about. With the brand new controllers that PSVR 2 support, Gadgeteer would work much, much better. But I must say, I played this game. I really like it. It's super cool game. If you like crazy machines and stuff like that, the proper ones, then you definitely need to invest some pennies in the Gadgeteer. Okay, that's it for today. Big shout out to all the patrons. You are all awesome. And that's it. Bye.